Hello, 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 everybody. Journey's recording a new album. Neil Sean put up a picture of him and Narada Michael Walden last night on his Facebook page. I know that this is good news. I think this is good news. People are all stuck in the house, doing their thing. My dogs here are like sleeping on the floor. I've been doing practically nothing all day. Nothing, just hanging around. I saw this and I went, well, we should report on this. It's good news. I think that the band have something to say. Obviously, they're writing new songs. I know there's not a lot of money involved in necessarily recording new music with the Spotifys and things like that. But considering, I'm looking forward to hearing what they have to say right now. So anybody who wants to chat, just say hi out there. Check it out. Anyway, the picture, which I guess we can't mount right now because I'm not using the right software, has is Neil Sean and Narada Michael Walden. Great songwriter, produces, an amazing drummer. And it's a nice feel, and it's a different feel for Journey having the new players on there. Hello, I can't, Neathead? Hello. I don't know what your symbol is. I can't make it out, but anyway, what do you think about this? Would you buy a new Journey album? I mean, I'm interested. I'm just interested. There's not a lot of, and think about this, there's not a lot of our classic rock guys who are still around. Hi, when's the CD out? He didn't say. April. Hi, John. Greetings from France. France! We have one of my best friends is Parisian French. He speaks such beautiful French. He's a model, gorgeous man, and he's from France. Married a Canadian gal, ended up moving to Canada, which is where we're at. But anyway, I'm in front of my picture window here in the back of our house, where the lighting is pretty good. I actually don't look too bad right now. Wait a minute. Steve Mills, that's it. I'm starting to lose my up close cup of tea. I am looking forward to the new record. Yeah, I am too. Or any chance Steve Perry will be involved? Never. It's just never going to happen. Steve Perry is never coming back to Journey, and nor I wouldn't either. Raised on Radio Part 2. Yeah, the version of Journey. That's right. Thank you. You guys are so knowledgeable. I'm a classic rock fan, and yes, I would buy the album. Let's give them a chance. I'm from that school. Why not? I mean, when a band that you adore, even though a lot of the main guys that you love, Ross Valerie's gone, Steve Smith is gone, when they're gone, it doesn't mean that what's left is necessarily bad. I'm not one of those guys that automatically looks at this and going, nah, why are they coming back? And no, let's not do that. Let's give them a chance. I need to take a new journey in these times. Yeah, thanks for your reports. Thank you. Yeah, let's give them a chance. That's why I wanted to come on live. I thought, well, I'll just do a produced thing. And now and then when news breaks, don't you think it's a good idea if we just come on live and just talk about it? Hi, John. I got the record. I got one record of them. Chris. I saw, by the way, what tour did you see with Journey? I saw, what tour was it? I think it's the Escape tour. I saw Escape. I was just thinking it because I had the t-shirt for Escape. And I saw that tour and I loved it. I thought it was amazing. And you know, that's the classic lineup of the band. If you like the Steve Perry version of that. And so I really enjoyed it. It was a great show. I forgot if someone opened for them. Who opened for Journey on the Escape tour? Was there and I wonder if it was the same band that opened for them in Canada. Usually it is, but not always. I wonder if all of the above. What? I love their music. Yeah, I love their music. Chris, thank you. I love their music too. Remember, you probably don't remember, a long time ago, when Steve Perry saw two tours in the 80s. When Steve Perry made the announcement that he was releasing the music, I was just getting off a plane heading back home to New Brunswick in northeast New Brunswick, in Miramichi, where I'm from. And I did a video in the airport, in the Moncton airport, and I basically said this, and I'll never forget it. I was trying to do it in the plane, but the plane was just too loud and it was touching down. I remember saying, I can't still believe the incredibly story, the internal war inside Journey. I know, I can't. It's a lot of drama. It's too bad. But what I said about Steve Perry was the fact that he's earned good faith with people, but I think Journey has as well. Why did they decide to new album? I think because of the new lineup, and it legitimizes the new lineup a little bit, even though they were raised on radio. Randy Jackson was. If you're going to, so many people were complaining on the video I did about them doing a video with Randy Jackson and Don't Stop Believin' and Narada Michael Walden. They were, at least you should record new music. I recorded with the original Journey drummer, Prairie Prince, a few years ago. What was that like? Yeah, I love Prairie Prince from the Tubes. He's a hard drummer. He must bust his skins often. And what's that say? It's Too Late to Say Goodbye by Richard Marx. That's Prairie Prince too. I wonder if the music is more about making music instead of music. Are we talking, bands or brands? Yeah, I hear you. Hey, they're good to see you, buddy. Nice to see you too. I missed your name. Oh, it's faded. It doesn't stay on there as long as it should. But I just, it's a suggestion for me. Let's give him a chance. From New Zealand. Hey. Yeah, I got to see the Escape tour. I was seeing a lot of tours. My ex-wife, I think she was my wife at that time. Yeah, she was my wife. We're still good friends. Shannon loves Lynn. They get along really well. Howdy. Howdy to you. Since we're the topic making music, this is probably the topic, but music with sons of Charles Manson. And the comment below there, I missed it, sorry. They're going by too fast, but anyway, so this is good news. I saw that immediately. I wanted to do a live video. Randy Jackson is an amazing bass player. He is, dog. He's such a cool guy. I love Randy Jackson from the moment that I saw him live on American Idol those years ago. I just liked the guy. Yep. Someone says yep. That's always good news. My wife and her mother are going to come in a record. Agreed. I'm from South Orange County. Oh, I have been there. My wife and her mother are going to come in, and the dogs are going to go crazy, and I'm either going to have to go upstairs or go downstairs or turn off this little machine here. A lot of you have been asking, why aren't we doing Friday Night Live? As a sidewalk, Terry Bozzio, #1 drummer. I saw Terry at a drum clinic with my son. And, the great big drums he's got, it's like the largest drums I've ever seen in my life. Okay, some of you will say they're big ones. Do you have any insight on how Randy and Narada joined the band? I do not. I used to have a connection with the band, quite a good connection. Yeah, Journey's flow, Journey story is like Yes's story. A lot of different lineups. It's hard with continuity when you have that, but let's remember some of the major songwriters. Jonathan Cain's still there, from that era at least, right? And Neil Sean's still there. Hey boss, thanks for doing so much Toto stuff. I was a wonderful resource for the music. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that. We've got interviews coming up with when Joseph Williams does his album. This is not directly through Joseph, but Shem Von Schreck, their bass player. Sorry, I've got an aching back problem today. I walked 9.2 kilometers yesterday. Great work, Rock History Music. Thank you, Nick. I've been meaning to mention this, but oh God, can you say that again? I'm sorry. I missed the Twitter comment. I missed that. It comes up too quickly here, so I sometimes miss what's going on. Friday Night Live, we'll probably get back to it. We just got fatigue of doing it on a Friday night. We just kind of felt like we don't know if the demand is there as well. I mean, every video gets about 1,000 hits. And it's nice because some people super chat us. They'll send us a donation. And that's always nice because this channel certainly doesn't make the amount of money it should, considering. Look, my autistic daughter's over here. She's on. Danica, say hi. Say hi. Oh, she's coming over. Say hi. She had a seizure yesterday, and it was really hard on her. But you feeling better? Yeah, thank you. She's such a sweet. She's 22 years old. She looks like a teenager, I know, but she's 22. And you're a darling, right? Yeah, she's a darling. Awesome. Hi. Scarlett, yes. Scarlett O'Hara? What the hell? You were great in Gone with the Wind. Awesome stuff. Anyway, it's about Journey, and it's a good thing. It's when people are releasing new material, do you think the fired members of Journey could reunite? Everyone's saying that. Proud Papa, hello. Hello, John from Snowman. Sounds like a superhero's name. Snowman, man. Right on. I wish they would, but they won't. It's not going to happen. There's no indication of that. Steve Perry does not want to tour. He wants to retire on his own terms. He's earned it. I know you want him back. Listen, when I was young, and I'm not bragging here, I was really good at painting. I was good at sketching. I could sketch anything. I did portraits of people, and I didn't enjoy it. I was good at it, but at one point I went, but I don't enjoy doing this. So I don't want to do it anymore. Quality of life is everything. So everyone thought I was going to be an artist, but concur, Elton. You mean about the band members changing? I'm glad I caught you alive. It will be interesting to hear. I'm still a purist with the original. Yeah, and I understand that. And I don't blame you. Listen, the thing is, who wouldn't want the classic lineup or else the first lineup of Journey to get back together? Own solo station on Twitter, via Periscope. It's strictly a vinyl show. Oh, good. I'll check it out. Can you email me that information on my Facebook page? Either Rock History Music Facebook page, the guy who just does the radio station, send me the information. Arnel Pineda, Nick, you're right. He does an amazing job. I would love to send you the link. Yeah, please do. Yeah, I'd love to listen to it. I noticed one thing about myself, and my wife pointed out. She says, every time you see a link to anything you don't know, I've seen the Escape Tour in Florida, it's going back too fast. I hope the album isn't all ballads. I don't think it will be. I love the Steve Perry years too. Here's the thing. If you can't have the classic lineup back, why not just have this lineup and give it a chance and just be open-minded? You know, I listen to, every time I see a link, I was saying, on YouTube, on Facebook, via YouTube, of someone I haven't heard of, like a band in Australia the other day. I'd never heard of them. I click on every one of those because I'm still curious. Finally, what's the most important? The members of the band, the quality of the music. Yeah. Let's see what they got. Let's give them a chance. Let's see what they got. Sorry, I'm twitching a lot because I hurt my back yesterday. Also, dug Jeff Scott Soto. Yeah, I interviewed Jeff Scott Soto on our channel. Just look up my name and Jeff Scott Soto. Look him up. It's like Foreigner. Yeah, that's the thing about Foreigner. I was talking to, and he gave me a private concert, guys. Jim Mastia of Boston this morning. He played Hitchin' a Ride. I know Rock and Roll Band's the only song that he played on the debut album, and he played on third stage, half of third stage. But Jim called me up and he said, hey, you want to talk? And so Jim Mastia, the original drummer of Boston, gave my son and I, he played Hitchin' a Ride on his drums for us privately. And he wants to come on the channel, but he's got to figure some stuff out before. But it was so much fun. And he played guitar for me. He played keyboards for me. I hate to taunt you with this stuff, but I didn't record it. And even if I did, he didn't give me permission to share it. But, you know, the biggest debut album of all time by a group, Boston, debut. And Jim was the original drummer and played on all those songs till he was replaced. And he's got a big project he's working on. Can't talk about it right now, but that's it. So Journey has a new lead singer. No, it's Arnel Pineda, same guy. The radio stations always play Steve Perry, Journey, and they need to change that. I don't think they're going to change that because stations that play classic rock don't play new classic rock. Don't play new music from classic rock bands. And I'm a radio guy. I've been a radio guy for 37 years. That's not going to change. It's too bad. I agree. It's too bad. Yes. But they don't. They don't play it like The Who came out and they didn't get a lot of, they didn't give it, I will, thank you. Give them a chance. The Who came out with a new album and I really liked it, but stations didn't play it. I agree, Chris. Journey ain't Journey without Steve Perry. Yeah. And I understand why you say that. And I don't blame you for saying that because that's your truth and that's the way it goes. There's, you know, I would rather have Steve Perry back in a perfect world. It would be great. Before John Lennon died, I was always wishing for a Beatles reunion. Like all the time, constantly. Every April Fool's, some station would pretend, they would get actors to pretend they were the Beatles and say, yeah, we're getting another shot. But it wasn't them. I've been a radio guy 43 years. Nick, you're the man. It's a great career to be in. I started in broadcasting in '79 on TV, on a cable TV station like Wayne's World, doing that kind of stuff. But then I went to school to sort of get a certificate. And in '82 I started. So yeah, radio's been a good career. It's been a really, really good career for me. I met a lot of people. I've only worked 3 markets. I'm lucky. I've worked 3 major markets: Edmonton, Vancouver, and Calgary. And I'm still on the air in Vancouver. But Journey existed before Steve. Yes, they did. Of course they did. But again, let's see what they do. I just lost my train of thought there. I just went off someplace. I was wondering what I was going to eat for supper or something. Sorry, guys. What am I going to have? Hi, Danica. You excited? Oh, she's all excited. She's wondering what I'm doing. Hi. I love you. No, Mama's not here. She's coming, though. I love you. You're a good girl. Yeah. Autism is a strange thing to have in your life, but it's a beautiful thing. You just, you accept someone for who they are after a while. We found out when she was 3, she was autistic. Feel sorry for the cats that counted out during, yeah, me too. Yeah. Nick, I know there was so many people that we lost and we're still going to lose. Thank you. She's a beautiful young lady, Scarlett. I appreciate that. Yeah, she's a normal looking person. You always expect someone to look a little different because when we were growing up, when we had people who were mentally challenged, they looked a little different and they still do sometimes. And it's not their fault. It's just the way they look. But with Danica, some guy at the Apple store, I mentioned this before on the channel, came up to her one day and said, "Hey, what's up?" And then she went, "Woo!" She does what she does. And he went, "Okay." Retailer. And the guy felt really awkward because he could tell I was her dad. He wasn't sure. Retailer. And he said, "Oh, sorry, what a waste." "Oh, I didn't mean that." I said, I know what you meant. It's okay. Back to Journey. You are clearly a great dad. She's very fortunate. Oh, thanks, Johnny. I appreciate that. Retailer. It make the thing that they say that God Can you hear me? No sound. No sound? What happened? I wonder why. Can you hear me now? That doesn't make any sense. Sound just came back. Good. Retailer. Okay, good. Sorry. I should know my Apple phone better. Yes, sound is back. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Sasha. No, Scarlett. Yeah. Flo. Kimberly. I hear you. Thank you very much. So we're thinking of doing the Friday Night Live thing again. I just got sick of asking people. Just always get to see you doing live stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're back. I can hear you now. How long was that out for? I think I might have touched something when I did like that for Danica. That's probably what happened. Because I noticed the people watching, the numbers went right down. So just a few seconds. Sound drop out just for a few seconds. Okay, 10 seconds. Thank you. Nice to know. So going back to Journey, no timeline yet. Things are different now because of COVID-19 and you can do things virtually. 20 seconds? Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you, Snowman. Retailer. It's different now because, well, for years now, people have been able to record right from home. I'll send you a track, you send me a track, Dropbox it to me. Enjoy Friday nights, whatever you can do. Coming next Friday Night Live. I know what, truly, it goes down to me. I just kept going. I just feel pressure to get someone on Friday night. And only one person turned me down. Only one person. That was it. Every time I ask someone, they go, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." And that was great. But I just got, it's just I don't know. I've got so many interviews in the can that when I don't feel like working, unless someone dies or a big story like this, the Journey story, this is a big story. I don't feel like being on the camera or on the camera. I don't feel like being on the camera. I don't know what that meant. Sometimes I don't feel like doing that. That's why I didn't get into TV in the beginning, because I thought I might not feel like doing this every single day. I'm quite a reserved guy. Remember, and Nick will know this, when you're in radio, a lot of times you're in a room by yourself. You're in a room that's 5 by 5 by yourself. Doesn't mean you're a party guy. I'll give the New Jersey a chance. Thank you, Snowman. That's what we're going to try to promote. When someone that we loved that gave us a lot of joy, and no matter what you think of Neil Sean or Jonathan Cain or his wife or anything like that, listen, I don't have to live with anybody, but I can enjoy your music. And sometimes it's like the Wyndham Hill label in the 80s when they were doing New Age. People just trusted them when they're releasing all that great New Age stuff. When the NAC format was big, the Wave format, people would just buy a new Wyndham Hill album because they earned that trust. Right? And you can't do that with all bands. It's hard with rock and roll. There's not a lot of bands. Even the Toto, one of my favorite bands. I can't, that's her machine that's playing. That's how she talks. My autistic daughter. Most of the time they wouldn't release, do you ever see the Trailer Park Boys? Yeah. Well, I'm Canadian. And Rush. Do you know what the term Perry and the rest of the bands are on? They don't talk. Steve Perry doesn't talk to the band. I'm in it for the music. Yeah, Cheryl. Yeah, good stuff. But let's give them a chance. If someone gave us joy in the past, let's just give it a chance. Many artists in the studios, in the homes, they can send stuff back and forth. Yeah, exactly. JT Shark, they have the time. Remember, go into Ultimate Classic Rock. They're a great website. I get a lot of my information on there. I know most of our things are interviews that we did, the original stuff on our channel. But I find a lot of information on Ultimate Classic Rock. Triumph Saga, by the way. No, Rick Emmett, I think, is just hanging out. We're going to SP on Journey recordings. How many times does Steve Perry? I didn't catch that. It's going, too many people talking. I'm a bass player, and Geddy Lee is my hero. Did you see that picture circling on the internet this morning of Geddy Lee? He's like 14 years old. You could still tell it's him. Will I interview Geddy Lee? And I can try. You know, we're only at 52? Is it 52,000 or 53 now? I'm not sure. Yep, Nick Allen. We're not as, we should be at 100,000. I know everyone keeps saying, why aren't you bigger? I don't know, because we don't spend a lot of money advertising the station. We don't spend, yeah, you can send me original MP3s. Just send it to me on the Facebook page. Rock History Music, Rock History Book Music page. Just look it up, you'll find it. Just send me stuff. I think Rick Emmett only deals with his former band with legal issues. Yeah, he was bought out, right? I interviewed Rick Emmett like 5 times when he was doing his jazz stuff, because I was doing jazz then. And he's an employee. Yeah, I'm excited to see the Christian too. Rick told me, he says, they bought me out and it's a business venture and that's the way it goes. Nico just sent me something, thank you, on YouTube. Anytime you want to send me something, just look up Rock History Music or my name. I have a Facebook page too, just for the stories that I do on Nail Sheet, which is a entertainment site. We do, like Joel Schumacher, who died yesterday. We sometimes do stories on that. And I like doing entertainment stories because I was offered a few years ago a hosting job at an entertainment show, which I turned down. Hi there, you are Colton. Hi, Colton. I turned down the job because I didn't want to do Entertainment Tonight's kind of things. Even though when I'm the broadcaster guy and I announce in front of the green screen, I kind of look like a 6 o'clock anchor. I don't mean that to brag. I mean that sometimes I'm a little too serious, you know, but that's just my shtick. I don't know. I didn't even notice I was doing it till someone pointed it out. They went, what the hell? You look like a 6 o'clock news anchor. And I looked at him going, I kind of do present myself. Not now, but when I do the green screen stuff. So that's why I'm doing a little less of that, because that's not really me anyway. That's my broadcasting hat. Kind of, you know, it's, and another thing I won't do is, hey guys, how's everybody? Because everyone starts their videos like this. Hey guys, what's going on? You know, why does everyone on YouTube do that? That's crazy. It's kind of like, I remember I was a security guard at a hospital for a little while when I was 19, and I noticed in that hospital in particular, all the nurses acted the same. They all had the same kind of personality. Okay, how's it going? I'm going, what the hell? Like hockey players in an interview. They all act exactly like the same person. So I didn't want to do that. That's so true. Yes, Cheryl. Hey guys, what's going on? In broadcasting, we're taught don't ask the audience a question necessarily unless you're really comfortable in your skin. New couple of years still sound the same as Journey. I didn't know. I'm sorry, I missed the gist of that. I missed the gist of what you were saying. Journey, let's get back to topic. Yay for Journey. Good for you, Neil Sean. You know, I think creating new music for these guys keeps them young. I'm 60 years old, and one of my friends told me, are you going to retire anytime soon? I'm going, I don't know. I kind of like doing YouTube. I kind of like doing this thing of talking to you guys. You know, I appreciate the fact that I've never worked so hard on anything in my life, by the way. Let me clarify that. I have never in my life. Thank you. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Listen, I've done well in broadcasting. I've done every position. I've been a program director. I've run a radio station. I've been the morning guy. I've been the afternoon drive guy. I've done it all. But I've never been as proud of anything I've done as this YouTube channel. This is the most follow through I've ever had in my life with anything. So there. Have you heard Revolution Saints? No, who are they? Tell me who they are. I know the name. Sorry, Journey is not the same. Yeah, well, and you have the right to think that. Some people are not going to go there because they can't. You know, it depends upon, even some people who love, I love Genesis a lot, way more than I love Journey. And even with the new lineup and the new shows, I kind of went, I don't know if I want to see, I'm only seen Genesis twice, seen Journey only once. I don't know if I want to see them in that condition. Nico, I'm getting all your stuff. It shows that I'm getting it. Where does everyone stand with Frank Zappa? What about him? As far as his legacy? It's insane. When we, there's a thing on Blue Eyes Soul Singers. It took me a lot of years to appreciate Blue Eyes Soul. You know, it really did, for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. What's everyone's stance on Frank Zappa? David Henschel, who produced Genesis and who was on Elton John, he was an engineer on Elton John stuff. If you look up David Henschel and my name, you'll find a thing where he talks about Frank Zappa. Oh, sorry, that new material from Kansas? Is that what that was? Love Kansas. Just lost a sound again? That's crazy. I didn't touch the thing. Can you guys hear me? Sound is good here. Oh, good. Because I'm just on my iPhone right now. The thing we do Friday Night Live with is actually my MacBook. I hear you. Not you. Okay is on. Good now. Sound good. Sound good. God, you guys are like. That's great. This is fun. You know what? If I had my druthers, I would do this every single day. I would come on and let's just talk about music. The thing I don't like about it is the fact that I wish it was more, we could see you guys. And I know that's where Zoom comes in, but not everyone's going to do Zoom because a lot of people don't want to be on. They'd rather be incognito. They'd rather be off camera. I hear you. Thank you, Chris. But in the perfect world, I would love to, wouldn't it be great? I just sit down and we could all talk about music, but I like it more when you guys tell me stuff about you. Don't make it too long though, because it won't stay up on the screen long enough. I won't be able to see it. I got in a car accident. I had a C7 problem a few years ago. I have, Dean Castronova. Yeah, I've heard them. Yes. Yeah, he's a great singer. Speaking of Journey, right? I thought he would have been great with Arnel Pineda together. Sound quality great in Chicago. Thank you, Gerald. Any news about the best Scottish band? What was that? I missed that. It went by too quickly. Us have aged. Johnny, yeah, we have. You know, some days I feel 60. Last night, I'm trying to have a cleaner lifestyle. Palace, I don't know who they are. Tell me about stuff. I don't know who they are. Are they a new band? Juno Vanelli? No, but I met him. If you go on my Facebook page, my wife and I have a picture with Gino backstage, and we talked about Daryl Sturmer. Peter Frampton was talking about his forthcoming bio, and members of Journey will do it too. Okay, different between Genesis, Journey. Okay, I missed that. When too many people are talking, how would you know? You don't know who's talking beside you. Who's drumming with Journey? Narada Michael Walden is drumming with Journey. An amazing drummer, and a producer and a writer. Whoa, it's not a band. It started in '84. Oh, it started in '84. Oh, wow. I've got to check them out. I don't even know who they are. I've never heard of them. I'm also 60, John. Timothy. I'm retired, so help during this time. Oh, thank you. Any word on Dean not to return as a drummer? I think there was bad blood. I heard there was bad blood. Something happened. I don't know what it is. I'm not like that other guy with the dark glasses who makes up shit. I'm not going to be like him. I'll only say something if I know it for sure. Ever notice we don't have a lot of rumor videos on our channel? Rumor videos get a lot of hits, but you know what? You can lose your reputation really fast just spreading rumors all the time. But I have heard from a pretty good source that there was just a little bad blood. I don't know if it's true, maybe not. So I just spread a rumor and I said I don't do it. What? Thank you for your reply. your username is way too long. I could not tell what that was. But anyway, getting back to the original, what was the original thought again? Journey, yeah. About your stuff, John, is that you deal with drama. Yeah. Well, listen, I missed. Too many people are talking. I know, again, it's not your fault. You don't know who's talking beside you. There's chances for a lot of different reunions in this band. As far as I can see, and as you can see, Neil Sean is in good health. He seems, no, Steve Perry will not contribute Red Dragon. Is that a reference to a certain serial killer? Dean played with Neil and Greg Raleigh, yeah, offshoot of the band. Yeah, he did. And, since you mentioned Greg Raleigh, I mean, he's an amazing keyboard and was the main guy, right? Way back when. And that Journey in Time is, I think, what they called it, especially the Sentinel, the Beat Drums album. Oh, good. Yeah, I'll check that out. Kirk sent me some stuff on rock history. Yeah, I'm getting because I'm looking through my phone. Greg and Rainbow's All-Star Band. Yeah, that's true. Think about Genesis' new gigs coming up. I was mentioning a while ago that I don't know if I would go see them. When I was close to Daryl Strimmer, the touring guitarist of Genesis and the Phil Collins band, he invited me to go to Toronto. It wasn't him; it was his press agent that invited me. Say, hey, I was on the air live. They said, hey, why don't you get on a plane and go see Phil? He's playing in Toronto. And I said, do you realize I'm in Calgary and Toronto? I couldn't get there in time. So the young lady who was trying to get me there, I was disappointed Neil Sean's Journey Through Time band didn't tour. Yeah. Nico, you're sending me a lot of stuff. Right on. Anybody wants to send us stuff, you want to communicate, we'll always get back to you. Not always on the same day because sometimes it's a crazy house in here. Fun channel, I love it. Thank you. Pammy? Is it Pammy M? Well, I like when someone calls us a fun channel because we're not always fun. I'm way too serious sometimes when I'm reporting this stuff. I've seen Randy Jackson Raised on Radio tour. It was great. Well, that's good to hear. And again, that gives Randy something. Randy's probably, I would think he probably has residuals still from American Idol. They're not in reruns, so maybe not. I think it's good for them to do a new album. The problem with the tour concerts have gotten ridiculously expensive. Oh, I know. It's so crazy. I can't afford to go to concerts. I've chosen to buy a nice car instead. I'm still trying to figure out what happened with AC/DC stuff. Steve Perry released a new album last year. Yes, he did. Cheryl. There was a little infighting in AC/DC and a little laziness, lack of motivation. That's all I can tell you. There's a lot, this drama in all bands, but the AC/DC thing will happen. It will happen. Things are in the can, okay? You will hear it. As much as I didn't appreciate AC/DC for a lot of years because I thought everything sounded the same, and a lot of it does, but that sound is a good sound. It's a pretty cool tune. At the beginning, I used to think, oh, this is music for strippers, AC/DC, especially the Highway to Hell album. I remember going, let's just say I frequented a place once and they played the AC/DC a lot. And I'm going, yeah, this is what this music's good for. But, that's a hell of a legacy. They've done an awful lot. Our tour was canceled, Nick. Yeah, I can understand that. Everything is canceled. Hello from hot Northern California. Are you in Shasta? Are you anywhere near Mount Shasta? One of my favorite places in the world. I used to go to Mount Shasta when I was a real spiritual cat. I used to meditate all the time, go to the Buddhist center all the time. I'd go there. Whatever happened to Robert Fleischman and Steve Agori? I don't know what. Well, Steve, he looked like Steve Perry, didn't he? That was weird. I remember thinking, what? They got a guy who looks like Steve Perry. Via a friend, I was shocked that Brian Johnson returned to the band because he wanted to retire. Yeah, he did. But he didn't like the way things went down. Yes, there's a new AC/DC album. Things are in the can. But that's about all I know. And there was just they sometimes don't get along. It's just, Hello from New Jersey. Joyzy. Are both Yes bands still together? No, only one of them are.
Retailer.
The Rick Wakeman thing, that's stopped now. And Rick Wakeman said he's doing some stuff. Trevor Rabin said he's recording a new album. That's probably a telemarketer. You ever notice on your home phone, almost every time someone calls, it's a telemarketer.
Retailer.
I am in London, England, original from Edmonton. Oh,
Retailer.
Mr. Shark. We talked about this before, right? I was at I worked at K-Light in Edmonton and CKXM, CFRN's FM station in Edmonton for a few years. I was doing new age music. It was just, it truly was one of the most popular shows I've ever done in my life because new age, was big. No, about 250 miles southwest. Okay, what's beside Mount Shasta? What's the name of it? McLeod. Yeah, I've been to McLeod quite a few times at the something in, what was it called? It's a bread and breakfast. It's very famous in McLeod.
Retailer.
Dirty Honey in a new kick-ass rock band. Oh, Aerosmith and Young, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I can't read that fast. It comes up too fast. That's why I'm going da 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 da. $12 for what? $12? What do you, I don't, Flo, I'm not sure what, did I ask something? Did I lose my train of thought? Am I getting senile? Wow, happy days. $12, what was $12? Did you go see them for $12? I remember when I would get paid, when I just left home, I would look, not you, okay. I remember when I would get paid, I would look to see who was coming to town. I don't know about any time with a new AC/DC album. I just know that one source told me it was completely done. Another source said they had a lot in the can.
Retailer.
Steve Hackett working on stuff. I just went by really quickly. We have a lot of people on right now. I missed most of the cast as Steve Perry. Everyone mentioned Steve Perry. Let's at least look at that in a way that Steve Perry has garnered so much good trust. Honey, Danica, that's enough. Danica, can you put it down? Wife calling me. Oh, my wife keeps calling me. You're alive. Good. Sorry guys, my wife keeps calling me. And it's interrupting my thing here. I used to live in Bristol. Got to see Richie Blackmore a few times with his Blackmore Nights. Yeah. I had the biggest crush on Richie Blackmore's wife. My God. My God. I remember I first saw her, I'm going, who is that? Just on a pure, I'm just a guy level. I'm thinking, wow. Yeah, I don't know why it's so hot in here. It's really, really hot. Oh, our computer, the computer upstairs is going off. My wife's calling me. So we're gonna have to wrap things up. 37 minutes for a report on Journey. And so when things break, let's do it this way. When things break and I don't feel like necessarily doing a normal report on something, what we'll do is let's just come on live and talk about it. And that way, he does a Q&A show after. Oh, does he? Richie Blackmore does a Q&A after his shows. I didn't know that. You didn't know? AC/DC, yeah, they're doing an album. Again, two sources. One source told me the album was completely finished. And they were arguing about something. Could be money. I don't know what it was. Again, I don't want to spread rumors. And the other source said many songs in the can. It's done. Almost done. Yeah. Concert for 1978 when I saw Journey. $12, guys. Red Dragon. He saw. Of course, we've all got those tickets downstairs with the prices on them. I've kept a lot of my tickets stubs. Not from the 70s, but from the 80s. Anyway, my wife says pick up the phone. I have got to go. Thanks, guys. And next time a story breaks, maybe we'll do it this way. And I don't know what to do here. It's like, I have to.